Hello everybody, here we go again, another 5 NES games with that series I got going on. But I thought I'd show you this screw I took out. It was really stripped. I had to use that rubber band technique to get it to work. I don't know how that happened. It was 2 screws like that, but I thought I'd show you. One. See that? It's all stripped out there. It happens from time to time over the years because of the NES games and stuff. They wear out. I mean, they're what, 20, 30 some years old or more. 1985, so at least 30 probably, right? 30 plus years old. I thought I'd show you. That was quite an old deal to get out. But the rubber band technique worked. There was 2 of them like that. But got it out so we can get going on this video. Just thought I'd show you that. It takes is one of those little screws stripped out to stop you in your tracks, right? So okay, so this series again is as a reminder to people who have not seen any of my videos, is that I'm taking a look at my collection and I'm showing all of the circuit boards to each game individually so that you can see that they're authentic and stuff. So alright, let's start out with CHESSMASTER here. And that's what it looks like. A bigger board. This one's a little weirder than the other ones. I'll just get that down here so you can see it. Let's see. The board in itself. There it goes. NES right there. Let's turn it around. And we got Nintendo and NES on the chipboards. This is quite a chipboard, considering all the other ones are a little bit smaller. Let's see if we could find 1988. Here's what this one says. 1989. Oh, 1989 there, but on the board it says, or on the chips rather, it says 1988. So that makes you wonder if somebody switched the chip around or something, or that might be I was just looking to see if somebody might have soldered a different chip on this. There are some that are a little off with color, but it makes you wonder if somebody might have switched the board on this, or a chip. (1988) 1989 board. That would be right here in this area. Oh, if they did a really good job. Well, See how they're wider. It might have been, that might have been replaced, but it's hard to really tell in this area here. Well, most likely they didn't, but if they did, well, they did a really good job on it, I'll tell you that. But overall, it's authentic. Board and everything, so I guess they might have just, it might just be the way they did it. Then again, if somebody did it, they got some skill, because that looks exactly like the other one. So, but most likely it wasn't changed. But that's something. That's the first I've seen the dates kind of off. But of course, you know, Nintendo had all these different companies, so they probably, you know, they used all these different manufacturing places, different parts. So, who knows? You know, it could be a redone. You know, somebody sent it back because it wasn't working or something, and then they replaced that. But whoever did it did a really good job. If they did switch them out, I can't really tell all that much. So, other than the dates. So there's a chance, though, that it probably wasn't done. It was probably a part, maybe. There's just a different year. But that's interesting. So that's, like I said, that's the first I've seen that kind of thing. And this is a weird word. FAXANADU. FAXANADU or something like that. And here you go. Got that's what that one looks like. Take a look. 87. See, and there's another different one from the other videos. This one's sharp. That's authentic. It's like some kind of marker there. 1988. See if we can find a different date on this. Let's see, 1987 on the board. Say 1987 and the other is 1988. And here, so maybe that is normal. Maybe that's normal. Maybe it's just, like I said, they're just changing parts. Whatever parts they had available, they just used them. Probably was when they just manufactured, they wouldn't probably changed off of there by anybody. So again, that's something I learned new today. So that was a year apart for some of these. Again, that's what it looks like again. Putting them together one at a time so I don't get the boards mixed up in another cartridge to go to play a game. And that's not right. That's not the game. Okay, here's the one I had problems with. It was double dragging. It had 2 strip screws in it. So I got it off so we can take a look at it. Even without the screws, I had problems opening. Okay, there we go. This is double dragon 1. kind of a tough game and you don't know what you're doing, like that one part where you have those big giants come out and you have to go in the cave where they come out at, and if you don't, you take out the giant guys or whatever, and the muscle dudes, and then it just respawn and they just keep doing it, and you'll never get anywhere in the game. You just die right there because you didn't know you had to go in there. So that's what happened with me. I was just sitting there like, why is this happening over and over and over again? So here's the circuit board. NES, Nintendo, 87. Say, there it is again, 88. So it's a year apart. So it's got to be just using different parts from different years. That's all that is. So it's authentic. But it was kind of strange how that was. So I guess we all learned something today on that one. And again, there's the board and there's the game, so you know it matches. So if you get this one, you'll say, hey, yeah, that matches. So that's authentic. So I gotta find some replacement screws or something. I might just take them out of one of the games that I have. Okay, we'll move on to the Double Dragon 2. I got Double Dragon 1, Double Dragon 2, and Double Dragon 3 here. So this is my best. This is the best one, I think, for most people, and this is my favorite. Is Double Dragon 2. It's the overall best one there is out of the three. Double Dragon 1 was quite hard, I thought. It wasn't like the arcade version, but you think it's the arcade version, but it's really not. Okay, here it is with the chipboard. Let's take a look at it. This is the one I bought before, and I got ripped off on it because it wasn't working. And I tried to fix the traces, like these little lines here, and there was so many problems. And one of these pins peeled upwards, and I need a new board. I think all the chips worked. I think there was just too many traces that went bad. To tell you, I think it was out in the weather, and it kind of smelt a little bit. And I did everything I could to fix it. I mean, look, it was a nightmare. I put little metal pins from to fix the traces. I would go from here, I'd scrape this away, and then I would move it over to wherever it was and solder it on. And I did that all over. It was a mess. It must have been like 20 of them or something. It was awful. And I also had to go from the back to the front. It was a nightmare. It really was. I got that's what I also got. Double Dragon 1. It was Double Dragon 1. It was Double Dragon 2. This Double Dragon 1 that I have here, and it was an eBay seller. And I should have known better because his profile was like junk. It said junk or something for the name or whatever it was, and I should have known better not to buy from them. But so I have an eBay store. I test everything that I sell on there. I make sure it works or I don't sell it. That's how I am, But they lied. They said that they tested these games, and they didn't. They didn't test them. And I got the Double Dragon 1 working. It was really dirty and filthy, but it got it to work. Yeah, but part 2 I couldn't, so I had to go to a different place where I live, and I actually it was the last copy. It happened suddenly. It was there. It was like it was there for me or something. And I went in there and I made sure I got my Double Dragon 2. I was gonna send them back, but Double Dragon 1 worked, and the price to send them back wasn't worth sending them back. It would have cost more money than, so I kept Double Dragon 1 and I tried to fix Double Dragon 2, and it didn't work. This one here is not that one. This one I had to go buy. I was very disappointed in it, that they said that they tested them, and they didn't test them. And sometimes you gotta be aware of that. You know, not everybody's trusting or tells the truth anymore. You know, just be honest. I didn't test them or something. You know, they didn't do that. They said they tested them, and it was kind of let down. You know. But here's the board. But I still want to try and fix that Double Dragon 2. I tore it up, basically. It was... I tried to... Like, when you put them together, like right here, when you put them together, and you have the other one on top, that's inside of it. Well, I had to cut that... I had to cut this away, because I had the traces, I had these metal pins and stuff, and I shouldn't have done that, but I cut this away, I trimmed it away, and that's when I had to... adjust my NES because of the pins and stuff, and that's why you saw a video of me readjusting those, how to do it, and that was because of that game. It messed up my pins on the game, on the system. It pushed them in and everything. I kind of jammed it in there trying to get them all to work, and I just wanted the game to work. I just wanted to see if I could fix it, and it was kind of a failure. I mean, but I think all the circuit or the chips and stuff work. So under that circumstance, I guess it's okay to you know, get a replacement board that they have out there and just move over the chips. It won't be authentic, but you have a working game, you know. But again, that's Double Dragon 2. My favorite game out of the 3. I didn't play a lot of the third one. I have the third one. It's coming up next. It's just, I don't know. I guess it's just not the greatest. A lot of people don't like 3. But I got it anyway. Here it is, Double Dragon 3. This is my opinion, you know, it's in the eyes of the beholder, you know, all of it. If you like it, you like it. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's take a look. Looks similar to part 2, doesn't it? Uh oh, okay, you can barely see those. You can barely see those. They're on there though. It's on there. It's just the angle's off. It's not as bright or something. Gotta angle that one. And it's authentic. Again, that's Double Dragon 3. And if you like to donate, it's on my main page. Like and subscribe. I appreciate it. This one guy subscribed. I really appreciated it. He has his own channel for speed runs and stuff, and so if he's watching this, thanks for subscribing to me. So that gives me a total of 4 subscribers now. It's better than 3, so I really appreciate that. from him. So shout outs to him for subscribing back. So please do that if you can. I want to get my channel going, and I want to improve my videos and you know, be successful at this. But it's up to the community to do so. And again, here's all the games together. And the best one that favorite one is Double Dragon 2, like I said, out of all of those. And it's episode 5. I still got a ways to go on this series, so I'm doing the best I can to do a video every day or every 2 days to put up, so that you know, more videos, more views, and more subscribers, which is will be nice. Every time I get a subscriber, I feel really good about it. It might seem kind of cheesy to others out there, but you know, it's nice to know that somebody's out there who likes my videos and stuff. And like I said, with those strip screws, I will probably take them out of a couple of the games that really aren't that great, out of that collection, and just throw a screw in there that will hold it together. Because those 2 screws, there's just no way you would want to put those back in, because you ain't gonna be able to get them back out. And I guess it's, and to get that, it was from one of those games, of the 2 games I bought on eBay. So you could tell how awful they must have been, how dirty they were, you know, and they weren't cleaned or anything. So I don't want to say anything bad about it. It was just a thing that happened. You know, it happens. You get bad sailors and good sellers, and you know, you kind of have to pick those out and not ever buy from them again, because they kind of let you down. You know, once you let somebody down, sometimes it's kind of hard to say, hey, well, I'll buy from you again, or, you know, it's just how it is. You know, we live and learn, I guess, right? So thanks for watching this, and I'll do another 5 games when I get the time. I think it was, like I said in the last video, it'll probably be about 15-20 episodes. I'm not really sure exactly yet. I almost did 6 today, but you know, then if I do too many up too fast, I won't have any videos up. If I do too many in one video, it reduces the videos that I can put up. So I kind of like to get as many videos as possible up. That'll help me get more subscribers and stuff, and views. That's what it's about on there, isn't it? Views, popularity, and stuff. It's a shame that it's like that, but that's how it works. Thanks for watching, and you'll see me on the next video, hopefully.